All right, so I want to dovetail that into Medisure, right?
Medisure, yes.
You just acquired them.
Yeah, less than 90 days ago.
And
closed.
boom, we see this press release that comes out where you're going to be moving product into a pretty nice
pharmacy group.
A whole new pharmacy group.
Yeah.
Right? Something that they couldn't have done on their own.
You know, I mean, maybe in time. I mean, you just don't know.
Yeah,
but
we're not saying never, but it's not a coincidence that once again, it's following the Kai plan.
Right. So,
which is the Steve plan, really, at the end of the day.
Well,
right?
it's our Empowered Clinics public company plan. That's what it is. I have a very clear vision of where I think this should go in the future and the pieces of the puzzle that should come together. I think about it constantly, all day, all the time. And the work that we do in building our organization, filling gaps, is about positioning us as a developing integrated healthcare company, a public company that is deserving of not small cap status, but medium cap status and uplisting. So that's sort of vision side of it. But then it's just about execution.
And that starts with a deal like this. So
Medisure,
what's this deal right now
with Medisure?
Yeah, right.
Medisure,
with the new pharmacy group
the Care Group of Pharmacies is the fastest growing pharmacy group in Canada. They are acquiring. We're told they may be over 100 pharmacies even before year end of 2021. And so
that's incredible because we're sitting on October the 3rd.
No, I know. I think they've already crossed 80 pharmacies on their books already. And they were earlier this year. They were 50 and less. So I mean, Felipe, their president and owner, is really, this is a seasoned guy, pharmacist, but he's really pushing the envelope here. And so the association for us with Medisure, that's newfound business. So our goal with Medisure on the diabetes side of their business is to get shelf space and to build shelf space, because
it's important, by the way, you're saying the diabetes side of the business, because right now it's
diabetes.
all diabetes, but
correct.
You're already thinking about diabetes as one side of the business.
So this is the interesting segment here, because one of the things that attracted me to Medisure and Mario and his brother and their team was the fact that they've been doing this for 10 years and they're medical device experts. They're Health Canada experts. They have MDELs, they have MDALs. They know the regulatory framework, and that's something that I felt we needed to have.
Yeah, that was the value.
And
that was a
really
big part of the value.
sped up our knowledge base quickly, because to me it was a gap. Right, it was a gap in our organization and our kind of future path, knowing that we've got like medical clinics, healthcare centers on one side of our business model, and research and development and science and direct-to-consumer medical products on the other side. So if you can't work with the FDA or Health Canada effectively, you're really not going to ultimately have success. So leaning in on Medisure, providing extra working capital, providing access to our pharmacy network at the corporate level, which we've been able to demonstrate, and I'm grateful for our associations with the big brands like a Rexall and a Save-On and PharmaChoice and PharmaSave, and we're doing lots of different things with all of them. So we bring a Care Group of Pharmacies, the fastest growing group in the country, into the fold, and we can put Medisure on their shelves.
And that's what you're doing, right?
Medisure
is going right, even though there's a pilot built in.
No,
there's product going on the shelves.
Every group is going to start as a pilot. I mean, you don't go from 0 to 100% in any relationship.
There's no business in the world where that happens.
No, it doesn't work that way. So what you hope to do is get some market. In the case of diabetes testing products, you want to be on the shelves of the pharmacies. Work very closely with the pharmacists in the neighborhoods that they serve, because this is a neighborhood business. Just like the MediCollective, it's a neighborhood-based business. You have to be present, but if you are, and you're present with the community and those patients, then you will have a relationship with them like an annuity for many years to come. So then you step back and say, well, what's the business model of that? Well, the business model is that you're connected to many hundreds of thousands, and in our case will be millions of patients, even in 2022.
Millions, 2022.
Yes, and we'll have a roster of many hundreds of medical doctors and practitioners. You know, our organization is moving very rapidly in terms of scale. So you go back to Medisure and this opportunity with Care Group of Pharmacies, and they're a wonderful group. They're going to be actually quite interesting in Canada going forward. You just wait and see. And so I'm very proud of the Medisure team with this. They've earned the right for that shelf space, but now it's our job to deliver high quality products, and not only the existing products that we have in diabetes, but the next products that they're bringing to market. But beyond that, it's diversifying the capability of Medisure, because they have capabilities beyond just diabetes. They have a tremendous brand, Medisure. It's trademarked. It's great IP. So I had always
they got a great reputation to be around for a long time.
They have. And so Mario has always had a tremendous vision for what, you know, the brand could be. It's kind of like unlocking the, you know, the shackles to go and get that vision. And they're incredibly capable. They're technical.
And this is only the first 90 days.
90 days.
Right? So
90 days.
90 days, and look what's happening.
And you should see, and I won't even talk about other products that are coming, but their development is happening.
But I could see them almost being the medical device part of the company that feeds into all the clinics.
Oh, well, it's again, feeding through the clinics, it's distribution through our pharmacy partners. So our medical clinics are aligned with pharmacy partners. Our R&D, medical device development, direct-to-consumer product development needs natural distribution through pharmacy partners and or e-commerce, and they both sit nicely together. So our alignment with pharmacy partners has accelerated probably faster than we actually thought it would, and I think it's a testament to our
It's amazing
team
how
on the ground.
both sides of the business are working so well with each other. The pharmacy side is accelerating because of the clinics and the partnerships, which accelerates Medisure.
Right.
Yeah,
But those are, you know, I mean, it's a bit of kind of strategy here. Is that these are kind of my goalposts. Is, you know, what I don't like happening in our business models is that we get off into some strange tangents that don't make sense.
Yeah, but it's important to talk about how these dovetail in.
So
right?
they
Because
dovetail.
People think like, okay, one side is diabetes and devices, they're going to sell those. No, there's an interconnectivity here.
No, these are literally always connected in some form or fashion. And there's a base and there's a foundation for us in our business model. That is, you know, pharmacy, technology, telemedicine, EMR, artificial intelligence. That's a base. And then you think of these goalposts.
You just say AI?
Oh yes. wait for that.
There's a lot. Okay, so let's we got about 20 seconds of space left, so we'll end that part there because we got more to talk about because there's so much more going on. The clinic opening October 18th. And
we're Brown's Line in Etobicoke.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good event. Let's talk about that in a next clip.
Yeah.